Alrighty, and what's going on, Appreneurs? Christopher Wilson here with a very special motivational lesson. And actually, I should have bought these type of lessons a lot sooner in the app training, because I have noticed that the attrition rate, which means the people that cancel subscriptions, has actually gone up. And I just want to tell you, listen, y'all, this is a high income skill. This is what I call it. Okay? This is a high income skill. You're going to make money, but, it's not going to come easy. It's not going to come easy. And anything that, that is worth anything as far as in this game, in internet marketing, you got to put some work in. You got to put some work in. Now, it can come easy. It came easy for me, okay? But most of the time, there is work involved. You may get that 1 in 100,000 chance, where you make an app and, man, it's on fire. But most of the time, it takes work. That's what I always say. If you recognize this, and if you listen to my video, remember, listen specifically, put up at least 10 apps before you give up. I would say that. If you do that, maybe it may not be for you. But this is a high income skill. Now, tell you a little bit about my story. And what we're going to do, we're going to watch a video on a friend of mine, Eric Thomas. Matter of fact, let's go to it now. While I'm thinking about it. Searching through my videos and my channels, and the video that I want, well, actually, this is one of them. It's your time. I mean, it's my time. I want y'all to say that with me. It's my time. Okay? I'm urging you to stick with this app game, because this is definitely a high income skill. If you do this right, this is a high income skill. Sorry about that. Okay? But like I said, it's not going to come easy. Now, if you notice in all my videos, there's a disclaimer. And I want everyone to know this. And you probably know what that disclaimer is. If you read the description, listen. I'm not going to read it. But this is not a get-rich-quick program, nor do we believe in overnight success. It's not going to happen overnight. So I want you all to get that in your mind. It's not going to happen overnight. $16,000 a month, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay? There's work involved. Put up at least 10 apps before you throw in a towel. My story started back in 2008. I was doing internet marketing and basically selling affiliate products for Amazon. And, just doing that, I had to put a lot of work in, a lot of hours. I'm giving you the short synopsis of it. But I didn't see a sale of anything. I'm putting up all these websites. I didn't see a sale of anything. It had to be about 5 months before I seen one sale. And when I sold that one computer on Amazon, I didn't believe it. I kept refreshing. I'm like, wait a minute, I sold something. Okay? But it takes time. And I've got plenty more stories, of course. But all through my journey, I always had to listen to one training. It's The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Waddell. That's the quickest way to get success. If you listen to that and apply that to the app business. But we're going to watch a quick video, and I'm going to put these. You remember in school where you didn't have to do any work, and the teacher would show a movie, whether it be educational or just the movie day on Friday? Well, guess what? This is movie day. And me being a teacher, well, I used to love it, because I just put that movie on, sit at my desk, maybe catch up on some work or whatever, but it's enjoyment for everybody. But I want you to pay close attention to this. This is my friend, not a personal friend, but I call him my friend because he's actually my homeboy. He's from Detroit, which I call him my homeboy, from Detroit, Michigan. If you know about Detroit, you know, Detroit is a pretty rough place. At one point, it was the murder capital. But if you come out of Detroit, you know, you're really doing something. Although it was the groundbreaking place for the auto industry, which is called the Motor City. But this is movie day. So watch this training real quick. And I'm going to watch it with you. I'm going to be taking notes as it relates to my ad business. So you should do the same as it relates to whatever business you're in. Okay? It's just motivation. But I'm going to be taking notes as far as making apps. I'm watching it with you. So here we go. Let's get into it.
But it first starts with a sound, right? There's this sound that I hear, and that sound moves me, all right? That sound moves me. So this was a sound that I heard years ago. And there are times in my life where I just stop and I play this sound because it does something for me internally. It moves me. Write that down. The very first thing that needs to happen to you every single day is you need to be moved. You need to be moved. Whatever it is that you can do literally to incite it. Listen to me very closely. When I say find something that moves you, what most of you do wrong is you're waiting for something to move you. Instead of creating the thing every day that moves you. And the reason why I say find something that moves you, because what separates humans is our effort. There's some of us, we give 70% to what we do. Some of us 80%, some of us 90%, some of us 100%, some of us 120%. And so when you move and you are moved, it allows you to operate at a whole different level. Look, I don't know what it is. I'm telling you though, stop waiting for something to move you and move yourself. Like every day, move yourself. So in the morning, move yourself. In the afternoon, move yourself. At night, move yourself. Stop waiting for life to move you and you move you. Like be very intentional and very deliberate about moving yourself. That's number one. Look, the only difference between you and I is passion. That's it. Most of you are probably more intelligent than me in this room. You are. You're probably more gifted naturally than I am. But what separates us is that I'm moved. I'm intentional and deliberate at the first hour of my day of saying, E, let's go. So many of you are moving and you're moving on 70% or 80. So what happens to you is you're average or you're good, but you're not great or phenomenal. And if you can find whatever your greatness is and be that consistent. The problem with most of you, listen to me, the first thing is you are moved, but you're not responsible for your move. Everything is external that moves you. Now I want you to start moving yourself internally. I want you to be able to push your buttons. You hear people say all the time like, yo, E, bruh, I was feeling it, now I ain't feeling it. That's on you. Like you control your feelings. Don't nobody else control your feelings. So when you tell me I ain't feeling it no more, it don't got nothing to do with something external. It's something internal that you ain't pushing no more. It wasn't the house or the car or the money that pushed you. You pushed you, but you told yourself it was those things. It wasn't those things. Those are inanimate objects. Inanimate objects don't push you or move you. You push you, you move you. So if you're not being moved, that's on you. You're doing something wrong. You're not being able to go inside and push the right buttons. So the first thing is you gotta move you every single day. If you get to a point in your day and you down and out, if you get to a point in your day and you exhausted, you get to a point in your day and you're not feeling it, you can stop right there and change the move. You control your feelings. You control your mood. Nobody control your mood. I want you to think about what level you're on. Are you giving 90, 80, 70? Listen to what I'm saying for a minute. And most of y'all know me. You know me from where? Like, where would you know me from? Social media. Where would you know me from? Say it again. Social media. Yep, I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying. Watch this. I get 120. So I just got up 12 years ago, just started getting online. It was a recession at the time. And I saw what was going on in America. I'm from Detroit. GM, Chrysler, Ford went down. People started going to the casinos, shooting themselves, killing themselves. I was like, I got a gift. I'm just going to get online and kill it. Every Monday I would get up. Thank God it's Monday. Kill it. Nike never sponsored me. Adidas never sponsored me. Under Armour never sponsored me. I get up every Monday and get a world something. Then it got crazy. I started meeting people and people be like, yo, E.T., what up? Thank God it's money. I'm like, ooh, they feeling this. So then I started doing it every day. And then I started realizing cats is really feeling this, and I started doing it 3 times a day. You wake up and get 3 videos from me, you won't pay a dime for it. That's 120. Ain't nobody paying me, but I'm giving it out year after year after year. Boom, commercials. Year after year, Meek like E, I want to put you on my album. Year after year after year, I'm international. Year after year after year, I'm putting in that work, and I wake up one day, and what number am I as a speaker? Am I number 10 in the world? Am I number 5 in the world? Just take a guess what number you think I am. Number 1 in the world. I passed Tony Robbins, Les Brown, Zig Ziglar. Nobody paid me to do this. I just got up and gave 120%. And when you give 120, that's what happened. You become number 1 in the world. I want to ask you a question, seriously. What percentage are you giving? So we're going to start here. You're like, yeah, I'm giving 120, bro. I don't got no more to give to Panthers. I gave everything I got. I have no more to give. Like, I really put 120 into this. Do me a favor, don't lie, because we're not giving out no awards for this. So raise your hand if you're giving 120. Like, I ain't got no more to give, E. Good, I see you. I see you, E. I'm giving 100, E. I know I'm just doing at least what Coach want me to do. I'm doing everything Coach want me to do. Good, hands down. I'm giving about 90%, E. I'm gonna be real. I'm giving about 90%. Let me see your hand. Yep, I feel you. I see you. Yep, E. I'm talented, bro. For real, for real. I know I look sweet out there, but I'm probably giving about 80% of my effort. Let me see your hands. I'm giving about 80%. Let me see your hand. 70%. Let me see your hand. All right, let's go back, because I saw some people didn't raise their hand. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? So let's go back again. Like, maybe you didn't hear what I said. I said, like, I need you for you, not for me. I need you for you to admit where you are. Because once we go back out, my goal is to come here and take you to that next level. So when I came after 212 and I came back, some stuff happened after the next year and the next year. And that's what we're hoping to happen again. I feel like Coach don't play with me. He bring me in when he know he got a good group and they just need to make a couple adjustments and they go to the Super Bowl. So let's start all over again. You giving 120, bro, flat out. You ain't got no more to give. Let me see your hand. You ain't got no more to give. I see you. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm talking about that grind. I get that grind. I'm in schools. I'm going to prisons. I'm doing everything I can. And when I go to bed at night, I hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. I hear it. In my head, I hear it. Like, yep, you getting it, son. Let's go. You giving 100%. Let me see your hand. You giving 100%. Good, hands down. You giving 90%. Yep, I see you, bro. Appreciate y'all. Yep, you giving 80%. Let me see your hand. Good, let's talk real quick. What is it gonna take to get to 120? I need y'all to talk back to me. I got 2 more things. What is it gonna take for y'all to give 120? What is it gonna take for you to give every single thing you got? What is that gonna take? Well, why aren't you doing that right now? That's the question. I need somebody to help me out. You didn't raise your hand for 120. What is that gonna take? Good, consistency. Good, why is it hard to be consistent? Good, mentally. Right? So we're gonna have to focus on that. Like when you go back, that's why I'm asking the question. So I'm gonna get with Coach. We do some like mental stuff, right? I want to help you because you got to be mentally strong. So when I do my videos, like people ain't like E fell off. Where E at? No. Since the time I did it to now, I've been number 1 for the last 5-6 years. It's consistency. And so I got to go to bed at a certain time. I got to wake up at a certain time. There's certain things I can't eat, certain things I can't watch, certain things I can't do. You feel me? Why? Because I want this as bad as I want to breathe. Good. What else is keeping us from being 120? Good. It's got to be what? Good. Let's just be real. For some of y'all, okay, maybe you don't want to raise your hand, but for some of you, when you reach the goal, it was difficult for you to set another goal. Let's say it like that. Let's do this. Be honest with me. Raise your hand if you like, yo, E, I had a goal when I was young to get to the league, and I got to the league, and I'm going to be honest. I made it to the league, and that dog, I ain't got that dog like I used to have it when I was in high school or college. Let me see your hand. Just be honest. It don't mean you ain't got that dog. I'm saying compared to when you was in high school and college and you was trying to get here, you might not got that dog like you had that dog then. Let me see your hand. And let me be real with you. I lost 5 aunts to cancer in the last 10 years. My mother-in-law was diagnosed with cancer. They sent her home. She just strong and she outlasted. My wife, MS, listen to me very closely. Life gonna go on regardless. I just want to make sure that the life we got left, that is sweeter than the life that if I would give up or if I wasn't focused and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So when you've been with somebody since you're 16 years old and they got a chronic illness, don't you know it's easy for me to go drink? It would be easy for me to go drink too. It's rough. My life, it ain't what it used to be before she got sick. Like while God is blessing her, she still got MS. I lost 5 ounces to cancer. You don't think I could have smoked some weed? You don't think I should have took some coke? You don't think I could have got on drugs? You don't think I could have got with other women? Like you don't think when I'm going through that pressure, I couldn't have broke? But you talked about it, mental toughness. It is in those times we have to be stronger than we've ever been before. Why? Because they need us more than they ever needed us before. And you guys are blessed in that you are the 1%ers. Not many people want to be in your life who want the life that you have, and you got it, and you not taking it serious. Like you know how many people would die to have this life? You know how many people would die to be on the field on Sunday? You know how many people would die to eat the way y'all eat? You know how many people would die to have the gear y'all got? You know how many people would die to get on these planes and travel the world? You know how many people would die to have your life, and you got it? It's your life. You got it. What you gonna do with it? So when you talk about that pressure, what happened was when my wife found out she had MS, we was in the hospital and she looked at me and I saw her drop a tear. And I looked at her and told her mental toughness. We can, we will, and we must get through this.
Let me cut the lights back on. You know, after you finish watching the movie, the teacher cuts the light on. Questions. What did you get out of that? Okay? This is what I got. To get to 120, you got to make a change. And I got to thinking about Kobe Bryant. Now, when he first got in the league, he was just known as Kobe Bryant. Okay? But what happened afterwards, after he got hurt in this injury, and the little incident that he went through at the hotel, and people were doubting him, and people were, you know, basically just throwing him away. What did he do? He changed his what? He changed his name. He changed his name to, I'm the Black Mamba now. Okay? In order to get to that 120, he had to change his name to the Black Mamba. Yeah, y'all hearing me? Okay? He probably was working at maybe 80%, a little better than average, you know, because he had Shaq with him, you know, he took him to championships or whatever, but he had Shaq with him. But guess what? Shaq was gone now. I got to change something. I got to take it up to 120 and take my team up to 120 with me. I got to change my name to the Black Mamba. Well, that's the first time making acts. Okay? I'm like, I'm getting pretty good at this thing. Guess what I did? I changed my name. Now, and look at this. Nobody gave Kobe a name. He proclaimed himself as the Black Mamba, right? What's the first thing I say on all my videos? I am the self-proclaimed mobile app mogul. Because I'm a mogul in this thing. Okay? How you take the word mogul, you know, your definition may be different than mine. I'm the mobile app mogul. I had to take it up. Guess what? I'm going to a new level now. And as that video was going on, I came across a couple other names. I'm the app coach. The app champ. And actually, that's the name. One guy called me. I was working, what was I working? I had to take a temporary job working at Labor Ready or something. And I told him what I do, you know. He said, oh man, you the app champ. Guess what? New name, new level. Let's think about, we can go to the Bible. Okay? We can go to the Bible. Abram. Well, God told Abram, I'm taking you to another level. I'm going to make you, your seed is going to make a nation of many. I'm going to change your name to Abraham. Sarai. You're going to be the mother of many nations. I'm going to change your name to Sarah. New name, new level. Right? So, what's keeping you from getting up to 120? You built a couple apps, and I'm going to keep it real. You built a couple. You say, well, this thing ain't working. 1 cent? That's reason to celebrate. I remember when I first put up an app, I think it made like 20 cents. First thing I said, oh, this thing works. This thing is working. I tell my friend Randy this all the time, you know, and he knows. Because he asked me, he said, man, I wish you could teach me how to, you know, make apps like you do. But anyway, I tell Randy, when I first did this, man, and I seen that 20 cents, I'm like, this thing is working. So that's all it took for me. So what? Your app made 5 cents today. Guess what? It's working. You don't see that? All right. Let's watch another one. Or I may make this another video, but I'm going to pause this right now. We're going to watch another one.